Hello, uh, YouTube world. Um, I am doing something a little bit unusual. So, I have been the target for extreme bullying online, especially in what are called these Jitsi rooms. I have to be fast, so I don't have time to explain the whole background because they could kick me out at any moment. But I just want to get these comments recorded. So Tommy is the reason somebody's. I mean, I just entered this room. I don't know what these people are talking about. I assume they're talking about that most of the rooms are being locked down right now because people are kicking me out of the rooms, and I'm not letting them kick me out. I'm going back in, and so I keep going back in after being kicked out, and so they have to lock the rooms down. But I'm not doing anything wrong. The only thing I've done really is like today I shut down a room. The room that I shut down had child porn in it. Okay, so I'm calling out child porn anywhere I see it and shutting it down. But anyways, I have to be really careful too with how I move on this screen here. Um, because oh my goodness, yeah, I have to be so careful with that. Um, okay. Um, as soon as I touch the wrong tab, it's gonna show something that you don't want to see. Fuck, how do I do this? No, I'm trying to be very careful here. What is this? Stop sharing. Okay, that's it. That's what I need to do. Stop. Um, okay, let's try something else. Because I don't want to show the nudity, right? Over here, over on the screen. Okay, that's actually gonna work, I think. Yeah, if I go like, okay, if I go like this, it might work. I should have just been taking screenshots. Like, why am I not just taking screenshots? I thought this would be a quicker way. It's not. It's so not. Mine. Okay, minus, minus, minus. Okay, here we go. If I fucking move this, yeah, like this, that's how it's gonna work. That's how it's gonna work. Okay, we're ready. Okay. Control my. Okay. Because it fucking changes. It needs to not move around during the live. Fuck. Okay, that'll work. This one, yeah. Okay, so what we're looking at is just, I want you to pay attention only to the right hand side of the screen, which is the live chat associated with this Jitsi room, fairmeeting.net/dad's playroom. And in there, I haven't even been in that room, and they're talking about me. Tommy is the reason. I'm assuming that they're saying the reason why rooms are shut down. Yeah, because I'm shutting them down if they have child porn, or people are shutting them down because they want to exclude me. I'm not actually wanting to shut rooms down just for the sake of shutting them down. Okay, so that's one thing. Second of all, yeah, make sure that that is totally covered. Like, the things that they're saying are ridiculous. He kicks pedos out of rooms, right? Okay, and then proceeds to wear what look like literal children's underwear. I mean, the only thing missing is a superhero character or Mufasa. Lol. So I'm right to kick pedophiles out of rooms. I mean, people who are sharing child porn is how I would identify a pedophile. I do wear children's clothing. I do. I buy it from Superstore, and I'm proud of the fact that I can fit into it. And I wear it because they have better styles for kids compared to adults. The prices are cheaper, and there's no provincial sales tax on children's clothing. So why not? Even including underwear. Sure. If I mean, it's underwear is underwear. If it fits, just because it's technically for a child, okay, that has nothing to do with being a pedophile. Okay, this is all like, these people are desperate to slander me. They're desperate to paint me in a negative light, and there's nothing bad about me. So they're really reaching here. And then dances around in them. He's a pedo magnet. What? I'm 47. So what? If somebody is turned on by me dancing around in my underwear, I would think that that would mean that they're not a pedophile, because I'm 47 years old. And this, boys and girls, is why you have DARE programs in schools. I don't know what that means. Tommy is the poster child. Not to mention he goes by Tommy, not Tom, like he's literally choosing the children's version of the name Thomas. Lol. He either is a pedo or wants them to flock to him. You know, this is why I'm recording this right now. Because in my whole life, I've never actually come across this. And I've been called Tommy my whole life. You know, actually, it's something I talk about actually in my Polar Bear Diaries thing that I wrote, talking about my coming out story, coming out as gay. So I was known as Tommy my whole life. My dad is known as Tom because we have the same name. That's how we would distinguish. And then when I started high school in grade 8, my mom made me change my name to Tom because she said it sounded more masculine. Okay. And I always felt really awkward about that. Then in grade 11, when I started going to a gay youth group and started getting support and not being so isolated in terms of being gay, a lot of the youth there were telling me, my first couple of friends there were telling me, oh, everybody who comes out as gay, they have to have a new name. They have to pick a new name for themselves as part of their coming out process. And it's your gay name. I mean, it's not true. I've never heard of that since then, but that's what these kids were telling me. So I would use that as an opportunity to go back to my name that I was always comfortable with, Tommy, as opposed to Tom, which was imposed on me by my mother, saying that Tom would sound more masculine. And Tom is the name that I would associate with being in high school. People who know me from high school know me as Tom. And those were the years when I was terribly harassed for being gay. It's when I was called Tom. So, I mean, that's why I don't really like to be called Tom. Okay. Not to mention it's my dad's name as well. And I like to have my own identity separate from my dad. So that's why I go by the name of Tommy. It has nothing to do with being a pedophile or wanting to attract pedophiles. And And I've just never even heard. I can understand why Tom would sound more masculine. I don't understand what they're saying about Tommy here. Like, there's a lot of people who go by the name of Tommy, like, who are adults. I mean, this is just totally ridiculous what this person is saying. And it just shows how far they're having to reach to slander me, because there's nothing on me that's bad. Um, so any vids, bye bye guys. Then there's somebody, a teen, sending me a private message saying hi. And now, I've actually seen people in these rooms using my full name, first, middle, and last, as their username, and also and then another person in the same room using my husband's name, full name, my ex-husband. So they're hacking into my computer. They're going into and under stopping my streaming software. That's why I have to stream directly through YouTube right now. So, I mean, they're relentless. They're absolutely relentless. I mean, they've told me they're coming to kill me too. I mean, I think I need to go to the police, because they're just not stopping. And I mean, I've been just thinking that, well, when they're saying that they said that they're going to come here to slit my throat, always the people who are doing this, they never have their cameras on, so you don't know who it is. So it's an anonymous person or group of people. I don't know if it's one person or more than one person. There's no way to know, really. Saying that they're going to come over here and slit my throat. I've just dismissed that as, an intimidation, but didn't think that they were actually going to carry it out. I'm not so sure anymore, because they are obsessed. Like, I haven't even been in this room and they're talking about me. So, and of course, nobody's watching this, because they're the reason why my content doesn't get viewed. A lot of a big reason why my content doesn't get viewed on YouTube and Rumble is because they're constantly flagging my videos. They're constantly reporting me for this, that, and the other. And I know I know that they are. I just know that they are, and it's dragging me down into the dumps for the algorithm. So, but I'm recording this for posterior, for myself, for future reference, just to document how unhinged these people are. Of course, they're always saying that I am. That's all for now.